This is a reading for the fire sign collective, Aries, Leo, Sag. We are pulling up a reading for y'all to see what's going on with y'all for Capricorn season 2025. What's up, fire energy? What it do? What it do? We're going to see what's going on with y'all. First of all, let's say happy birthday to the sun sign Capricorn collective. I hope that y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful solar return. You know, we're just getting started, so we're going to see what these energies bring us. All right. But let's see what's going on here. You want to pay attention to where Capricorn is in your chart, fire sign collective, because those energies are being highlighted right now because we are in that season. You know, Capricorn is a very unique season. I was just telling the earth sign collective, you know, Capricorn is very unique and is very dope in its energy because of the fact that it's the only sign that's celebrated twice a year. Okay, so there's got to be some flyness to that. You may want to do some, research on Capricorn energy and see how it can benefit you. Right now, we under the new moon in Sagittarius energy, so this is energy ripe for manifestation. Okay, so whatever you got going on, make sure you include a little bit of Sagittarius energy, things that resonate with Sagittarius, as well as things that resonate with Capricorn. So that'll give you a little not your little manifestations, but it'll give your manifestations a little bit more of a boost. All right. Let's see what energies we got going on for the fire sign collective. Aries, Leo, Sag. First card out. This came out for the earth energy too. Not in the first position, but look at, you're going through a metamorphosis. Okay, you're going through some changes here. All right, or you could be dealing with someone who's going through some changes here. Okay, the number 22 could be relevant to someone. Okay, I feel like somebody may need to get some plants in their home, some greenery. That might help the air quality in your apartment or your home or your office, wherever you are. Okay, reflection, mirror. Interesting. So the thing is that there is some type of change going on here, but for some of you, you're having a hard time seeing it because you're not looking at you. Okay, if whatever change, and we have the number 20 here. Okay, the number two is very popular. 222 here. Okay, I feel like some of you you're going through a change because, how do I say this? I'm not trying to offend. All right. I usually don't say stuff like that before I say something. I just say what I say. But I do feel like for some of you, or for some of us, because we all got fire in our chart. So for some of us, the manifestations that we have going on are a direct reflection of who we are as an individual. So whatever changes you got going on in your life right now, whether you like the changes or not, are a direct manifestation or a direct reflection of who you are at this point in time in your life. So if you don't like the things that you're manifesting, it could have something to do with the energy that you're vibrating. So you may want to check your pulse, your energetic pulse. Okay. Surrender. So this is surrendering to the flow of things. You know, for some of you, the changes that you have going on right now are not in your best interest because you're trying to swim upstream. Only salmon can swim upstream. Every other fish cannot swim upstream. So for some of you, you're trying to go in a direction that is not meant for you. This is why the changes you're experiencing or having are not advantageous. Okay. Now, for others of you, if you want a different result, you're going to have to do something different. You may have to swim upstream. It just depends on what your situation is. If you're not happy with what you're experiencing, it may have a direct reflection on what you did or didn't do, or where your mind state was at the time that the change occurred. And also, your mind state and your energy is going to have a direct effect on the outcome, right? Some things you cannot control. And this is what this is saying with this water energy. There's some things you're not going to be able to control. You're going to have to let it go and surrender something. Okay? This is what's hidden from you. You could be going through a lot of changes because you won't let go of something, some idea, some person, some place, something, something, okay? Or maybe somebody won't let go of you. Take it how it resonates. We have the flamingo card, which talks about firm. What does it say? Oh, fun. Fun. Another two. This one is 39. 9 and 3 is 12. Okay? A lot of two energy here. Let's get one more. 37. Bees. Community. Okay? So for some of you, it could be the company you keep. Maybe you've outgrown the groups or the connections that you've had. Maybe you realize the groups and the connections that you were in are not beneficial to you. Maybe you're in amongst the group and they're trying to change you in some way, or they have changed you in some sort of way, and it puts you in a position where you're not going with the flow, you're not going with what the universe is trying to present to you. All right, but let's get some clarity and see what else comes out here. Some of you may need to connect with those that you are like-minded with. It's like I feel like some of you are just trying to connect with people who are just not on the same page as you, or you've outgrown the people that you're around. We have the Lord energy. This is like the Emperor card, okay, with the metamorphosis here. So I feel like the change, okay, so we're dealing with a lot of, for some of you, you could be dealing with changes in your financial situation, because I'm getting a lot of green. I'm just picking up green. So there could be changes in your physical environment. There could be changes in your financial environment. With the Lord Emperor energy, this is somebody who may have established some things. And as a result, now, things may be changing. And it could be that the thing is that somebody doesn't understand why things are changing. Somebody could be losing their financial blueprint, their financial status. That might be changing. And it may have a direct reflection, or it may be the result of something that you didn't do or did do. What is this reflection about for the fire signs? What is this reflection about? Money. I told you I was getting green. Didn't I tell you that? Money. So this is about fortune. This card is a fortune card. Okay. So I'm just getting, for some of you, you're having a difficult time manifesting. Okay. This card came out in the last spread as well for the Earth Sign Collective. This is an energy of the pleasure seekers. And then we have that clarifying the surrender energy. Let me see here. So there's a change in someone's financial status or financial stability, or there's their money. I feel like there's a change with your money coming, or it's already come. Okay. The challenge is to look at yourself in the mirror in reference to what you've manifested. Is this really what you wanted? Did you get what you wanted? If you didn't get what you wanted, you may want to look at the steps you've taken to get where you are. Okay. What you don't understand is there could be people who are trying to manipulate your financial circumstance to make you lose something. If that is what you're going through, you may want to check out the Earth sign reading, because that was a similar energy at one point in their reading. There could be someone who's trying to hinder your manifestations. Now, I don't know if, okay, so one thing that could be going on is if you tried to, something's being reflected back to you with the mirror and the reflection. Something is being reflected back to you. So hopefully you're not the type of person who was out here trying to mess with somebody else's finances. Because if you were, it's going to come back to you. I'm talking to the dark-sided fire signs. Okay? And if you were in a group or with somebody, who was trying to do some dirt to someone, It's going to come back. Now, I don't know if you're being pressured to participate in something. That's another thing. Or you were pressured to participate in something because, you wanted to follow along with the group. That's another thing I'm getting for some of you. You wanted to be part of a community. Somebody may have thought that this was a fun thing to do or it was a cool thing to do. I'm getting like mean girl energy. Okay? I'm getting that heavy. Mean boy energy, mean girl energy. So what people have been putting out is coming back to bite them in the ass. Is long story short. So hopefully you was putting out good energy, okay? Yeah, here's sorrow. Sorrow with fun. Now, how do you get fun in sorrow? Like I said, somebody's energy is being reflected back to them. Somebody was sending somebody some dirt and it is coming back. I don't know why somebody might have been sending you some dirt. So maybe this is confirmation to you. Somebody might have did you dirty and you know they did you dirty. And you're trying to figure out, yo, how could someone do some foul shit like this and it not come back to them? It's going back to them. Don't worry. It's going to hit them in their pockets. Yeah, so here is the warning. What is this? The waiting energy with the community. So somebody could be waiting to see if something comes back or if somebody, yeah, for some of y'all, I feel like you're waiting for these people to get their just due because of what they did. Okay? Some of y'all, these people, they thought it was fun to do whatever they did to you, to try to mess up your flow, to try to mess up your energy, to try to mess up your manifestations. This could just be some jealous ass energy. It's a lot of green. All right, green with envy is what I'm getting here. A lot of green energy. Like these cards are all talking to me about green. Like here, I'm getting green. Here, I'm getting green. And with the pink and the orange, it's because you stand out. Okay. And with the emperor energy, you may be wealthy, well off, okay, comfortable and confident in who you are. You could be somebody who's mature and, maybe somebody is just hating on you. Okay. Could be that somebody was hating or doing some dirty shit and it's going to come back to bite them. Don't worry. And if you were doing something, unfortunately, I'm just here to let you know the energy's coming back to you. For some of you, I'm supposed to tell you this. Talk to me about this. Somebody may have had a grandfather or a father who passed away. And they may have left you some money because they wanted you to have an easier life. Okay. So you may just have to wait for that money to come. It might just, it just might be a matter of you waiting. Probate, inheritances, things like that. They can take some time. So I'm getting that for some of you. Somebody may have tried to hide that from you is another thing I'm getting here. Maybe you had some funds coming to you and somebody maybe tried to hide that from you so that you wouldn't be aware and you wouldn't be able to collect. Yeah, here's the 9 of Swords in reverse. This is about being stress-free. Somebody passed away and left you some money. That's for some of y'all. For others of y'all, this could be about a job. There's a change with your boss, your supervisor. Okay, maybe some of you are being or trying out for a position, a particular position. Okay, where you're going to be making more money. You may be a manager or a supervisor. Okay, and this position or whatever it is going to put you in a position where you're not going to have to worry about money. Whatever this new metamorphosis or change is, it could be that somebody passed away. But there's some type of change that you're not aware of, and you're being highlighted in some way, shape, or form to be cautious, because orange and yellow is like a caution energy. So I'm getting that you would need to be cautious. Okay. Um, but don't stress yourself out about something here, or there's a stress that's over. It's no longer stressful. You might have been confused about something. You could be wondering, yo, what is going on? Why is my financial situation the way that it is? It could very well be because somebody was teeter-tottering and playing games. Okay. 9 of Cups. So the challenge is a reflection, looking back at someone's fortune, Looking back at what they did to gain their fortune, somebody don't want you to be happy. Somebody's looking at themselves like, why is it not me? Why can't I have it? Why don't I have what this person has? So there's some jealousy energy here. Like I said, that green with envy. Somebody's jealous. I don't know if this is you, fire signs, or what, but some of y'all it is. Okay, I'm just keeping it a buck. Some of y'all have somebody who's jealous of you and your financial status. So behind the scenes, you could have people with the three. You see three here, three people in this card, and then you have the in reverse, the three of cups in reverse. So this could be family members. Like I said, could be an inheritance of some sort. Maybe somebody is trying to hold something back from you because they know that your life is going to be easier, so they don't want you to have it, or they're trying to stop it in some way, shape, or form. I'm getting that. I'm getting that. And they think it's fun causing you sorrow. Okay, I'm just getting a real vindictive, jealous ass energy here, fire energy. I don't like this shit. Jealous, hateful ass motherfucker. We got the two of swords here. Yeah, you can't figure out what's going on. It's somebody playing games behind the scenes. Somebody has control over your. For some of y'all, you supposed to be good. The universe has set it up so that you would be financially stable, or a family member of yours set it up so that you would be financially stable. You got some family members here who are trying to keep you from being in a position where you will have it easier. Things will be easier for you. They like causing you stress. They like seeing you work. They like seeing you. Well, who is she to have that? Well, who is he to have that? They shouldn't get that. Whether it's a promotion, whether somebody passed away and left you something, maybe somebody's trying to include you in some type of something and people don't want you involved. They don't want you to get anything. Somebody's trying to hold you back or hold you up, or you're doing this to somebody, fire signs. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, we have the Six of Wands energy in reverse. Somebody is just jealous and envious and just mad. Okay? And it's like it's a waiting thing for you. You get more bees with honey. And then we got the yellow 6. Bees could be significant. The energy of the bee, you may want to see what that means. But we have 10, the completion here with the 37. Okay? So this could be that I feel like this is more than one person who has a say. For some of you, this is a family situation here, okay? And they're waiting. And you could be waiting on something, okay? Again, I'm getting probate. Something like that could be going on here. But yeah, this is the Six of Wands in reverse. So I'm getting a lot of jealous energy. A lot of jealous energy. The 9s are here representing completion of some sort, something coming to a completion. 9, 9, 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay. I'm getting something you're supposed to get something. Something is coming to an end. You may find about this soon, whatever side of the fence you're on. It's coming to an end one way or another. That's for certain. So if there's some type of waiting, like I'm getting an energy for some of y'all, like you worked and bust your ass throughout your life, and for whatever reason, you still busting your ass, right? Like say for example, you're the type of person who, you went to school to get a degree, right? But yet you still find yourself working 2 jobs. The universe is saying, don't worry, your hard work is going to pay off. There could have been somebody who was doing some shit intentionally because they didn't like you. Or there could be something that they are aware of that you're supposed to get, but people may feel like you didn't work for it or you don't deserve, whoever the fuck this is. It ain't none of their business, but they trying to play God. Trying to determine what you're supposed to get versus you not, or how come you got it and you don't know, that type of thing. But that's going to stop. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Somebody going to get what they were sending out. They're going to get theirs. So hopefully you just not on the negative side of it and you wasn't doing no funny shit, because it's coming back. I'm just letting you know. All right. Definitely coming back. Yeah, for some of you, this is family, okay, or some friends that you were with, or some maybe business partners. For some of y'all, it could be business partners, but it could be people trying to set people up as well. I feel like somebody could be also trying to set someone up to take their money from them. Because this Nine of Cup energy is an energy of somebody who is self sufficient. They're happy by themselves. They did the work themselves, right? And somebody could be wanting to partake in. So this could be, somebody you used to deal with. Like maybe you were going through a separation or a divorce and you're in the process of being able to receive some money. And this person that you're being divorced from, or maybe some friends of yours who are jealous of you, are behind the scenes doing some bullshit. I don't know what. But they're trying to prolong your situation, and you're sitting here like Two of Swords, like, yo, what is going on? You know, what is going on? It's like somebody's having fun at your expense. These people were having fun at your expense, or you were having fun at someone's expense. What I say? What I say? Dishonesty. Somebody out here is on some bullshit. They're on some bullshit. They're lying. They're doing whatever they feel they need to do to keep you, at arm's length from whatever it is you're supposed to be getting. Yeah, fearful. Now they're afraid. Yeah, and they should be very afraid. This shit is coming back to bite their ass. I told you that reflection energy is somebody's chicken coming home to roost. You put some shit out there and shit coming back to you. So if someone did some shit to you, just know that they paying for it. You may not be in the environment where you're able to see it, or were able to see what happened, or maybe some shit happened to you, like where you lost your job, right? And it was some funny ass people at the job who set you up and got you to, they lied on you, got you, they paying for that right now. Trust me. You may not know because you ain't dealing with them no more. You ain't at that job. Whoever did you dirty is paying for this shit. Trust me. Yeah, evasive energy. This is you may not know what's going on. That's the evasive part of it as well. Like I said, you may not know this. So you may have left the situation wounded and, you went on about business. But these people getting theirs. And on the low, they was on some evasive shit. This is people hiding shit, doing shit. Like I said, somebody's doing something behind the scenes. They was doing some shit behind the scenes. Somebody trying to make you look like you're a bad person. They tried to make you look like you were a bad person, like something was going on with you. There was a group of people, some people who this was done to you by more than one person. Or there was one person who tried to influence others to try to make them look at you as if you were, there's a ringleader here. And there's more than one person. At least 3 people, minimum. No matter what the environment is. This could be, I don't know, maybe you're in a organization or a group of some sort. Okay, you could be somebody who is a member of your chamber of commerce in your community, and you could have 3 other business owners who are fellow members of your chamber of commerce who are bad mouthing you. Maybe you're up for some type of position and they're bad mouthing you about the position and not allowing you to be voted in for something, or to be on a board or a panel of something. It could be something like that. And you may not have known what was going on behind the scenes, and that shit is coming back because there was some dishonesty, and somebody's afraid that this dishonesty is coming back to bite them in the ass, and it is. Retreat. Yeah, so now people are backpedaling. Oh no, it wasn't like that. Oh no. I mean, that's not what we were doing. No, it wasn't like that at all. I mean, I think they got it all mistaken. Okay, well, this is not what we meant to happen. All that type of bullshit. Yeah, time alone or in nature will help you recharge. So for some of you, like I said, you've been through some things, and this was like a lot. Because it was some sneaky underhanded shit that you really couldn't get a grip on, because it was more than one person, you against all these other people. So for some of you, you may need to go out into nature to help get yourself balanced and restored. But I'm just getting a lot of backpedaling too now. People acting like they don't know what the hell going on. You know exactly what was going on. Yep, what I tell you, I can't make this shit up, even if I wanted to. It's all gonna come out. You may not be privy to it. The most you might be privy to is this reading giving you confirmation that them motherfuckers going to get theirs. Maybe you do get more information than that. But for some of you who don't get any more information, just rest assured this is going to resonate with you. You already know if it's going to resonate. They're getting their shit. They're getting it. Yep. The situation, does it align with your morals and values? Okay. Some of you were in an environment where it didn't align with your morals and values. Some of you were approached to participate in this bullshit and you decided to, or you decided not to. If you decided to participate in the gang stalking, the shit's coming back to bite you in the ass and you gonna go downstream just like everybody else. If you decided, yo, I'm not about that, you are the one who's witnessing what happened to these people that did this bullshit to this person. And you're like, yo, I'm so glad I wasn't involved. I'm so glad I didn't get involved in that train wreck. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Now people up to their neck. Okay? In emotion. And a lot of it is fear. Okay? Afraid that shit is coming back to bite them in the ass. Yep. There's an admirer here. Okay? So there's somebody who could admire you. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it could be somebody who's like, yo, I'm not doing that. I'm not getting involved in that bullshit. I'm not doing that to that person. Somebody could be admiring you because of your bravery and how you weathered the storm of this bullshit, even though you might have got the short end of the stick, right? But you might find out, because there's some communicative energy. You might find out, like I said, you might find out through this reading. You might get, some telepathic messages. Somebody might call you up and say, hey, how you been? Or hit you up with an email, or you just might find something out in some way, shape, or form. Some type of communication is going to come to you about this if it's nothing more than this reading. Yeah, no stone is going to be left unturned, is what I'm hearing. No stone will be left unturned. Mm-hmm. Clingy. So there's a clingy energy here. Old exes, dear, dead relationships, old ways. So for some of you, this could be, like I said, about family members, friends, doing some shit behind your back. Is coming back to bite them in the ass. I'm getting a two-faced energy. Distance. So you might have distanced yourself from these people, or you're no longer in their energy because, like I said, you might have gone separate ways because of the discrepancy. Divorce, ghosted, separation. So for some of you, it could be a relationship here, okay, that you had to distance yourself from. Any type of relationship. Like I said, for some of you, this could be a group or organization or a group of friends, family members. All right, possibilities. Follow your dreams, make up your mind, believe in yourself. So for some of you, this is somebody who was trying to sabotage your situation. Keep the faith. This is what I'm getting with this possibilities energy. The universe got you, okay? You are going to get what's meant for you, regardless to other people trying to play God and trying to decide what's best for you and what they, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people try to stir up emotion in you. I felt like they felt it was funny to, to hurt you or to do you dirty, or like, this is some foul shit, man. Foul shit. Because you don't want, and some of you have decided, yo, I'm not with this. I'm not doing this. And you've distanced yourself. Now, for some of you, like I said, this is a divorce or separation. Okay. And now you're no longer stressed. So you're going through a divorce or separation. You're going to be financially stable. Or you could be leaving a job, retiring, or quitting, and you're going to be financially stable. And these people are trying to dick you over, make you wait, lie on you. This could be about somebody getting fired and trying to file for insurance, and the company lying on you so that you can't get help. You can't get money, unemployment. This is gonna come back. You're gonna get confirmation. It's gonna come back. All right. And on that note, confirmation. On that note, I'm gonna wrap up this reading. Fire signs. That's what I got for y'all. I wish y'all the best. Happy birthday, Cap City. All right. Make sure you celebrate where Capricorn is in your chart, and I wish y'all the best. All right, Fire. Take care.